My name is Constantinides, a human rights defender, a proud South African, but also a member of the Sahrawi family. Today is the start of the second day of the SADC Regional Conference in Solidarity for the people of Western Sahara. My hope is that this does become the historic conference we have needed. The historic conference that requires of us to have tangible outcomes that sees a tipping point in the peace process to decolonize Western Sahara. For far too long, decades, the Sahrawi people have lived under the illegal occupation and violation of their human rights in occupied Western Sahara. Their brothers and sisters live in the Sahrawi refugee camps in inhumane conditions, without access to basic human rights. We, in this day and age, need to ensure that enough pressure is put on our political heads, and this needs to be an outcome of the leaders and the heads of state that are seated here today. My hope and my dream for this conference and this historic moment in the history of Western Sahara is that as part of today's outcomes and the document that comes out of this conference, we will see a call from the SADC region to the African Union asking for a set specific meeting that calls for all parties to sit around a table. We are aware that Morocco is now a member, but let us ask them now to really sit around a table and have the uncomfortable conversation around the decolonization of Western Sahara. More so, let us ask that the leaders put pressure on political heads to stand in solidarity as a SADC region outside of the SADC meeting, but in political places where it's important, where we need a SADC regional voice to be heard. In Brussels, in New York, in Geneva, in Paris, and other cities around the world. Let us hope that we will have an outcome that shares a solidarity that is seen outside of only a SADC conference. I have all the hope and belief in the leaders who will sit in this room today. Let us make sure that this conference goes down in history and that we are part of the tipping point that will move the trajectory of a decolonized Western Sahara that is voted for by the people, for the people, and one that will see the liberation of the Sahrawi people.